Hi, my loves. My name is Ladette. Welcome to the Affirmation podcast. In today's episode, I'm sharing 3 simple but powerful ways to practice self-love every day. Whether you're struggling with negative self-talk, feeling like you don't have time for yourself, or just looking for new ways to pour into your well-being, this episode is for you. By the end of this episode, you're going to have real actionable tools to help you make self-love a daily practice. So let's get into it. I have 3 simple methods that are going to help you with your self-love, and these are all things that I have done. They're all things I regularly do, and truly they have helped me with my self-love so much and with just being so patient and accepting of myself. So the first thing you're going to start practicing are words of affirmation. And y'all already know this is the Be Affirmation podcast, so I definitely have to have something in here about speaking kindly to yourself. But it's just so powerful to be able to sit there and say, you know what? I'm doing my best. You know what? I'm trying my hardest. I love myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm so grateful for the work that I'm putting into XYZ. So words of affirmation are going to be exactly that. They're going to be the loving things that you say to yourself. And essentially, this method is just all about being your own biggest cheerleader. So think about ways where you can be that, okay? I want you to envision yourself literally as a cheerleader with the pom-poms, cheering yourself on, okay? Shouting out your name, spelling out the letters of your name. Like whatever corny, cheesy thing that you want to make this, go ahead. But how can you be your own biggest cheerleader? And think about the ways that you can pour those loving words into yourself. So here are just some examples of things that you can say to yourself. If you're listening to the podcast via audio, that's okay. I'm going to have the frames for you in the description. But essentially, what I would like for you guys to do is fill out the blanks. So you can say, I'm so proud of myself for, I'm great at, and I love how and fill it out. So basically, I'm giving you sentence frames that you can fill out to kind of help yourself with some of that thinking of like, how do I say nice things to myself? And the next time you struggle with something, like say the next time you're feeling like really bad, you're feeling like you did something wrong, you did something bad. In that moment, I want you to pause and ask yourself, how can I give myself words of affirmation right now? So maybe it's something like, okay, I really struggled today with this one thing and I messed this up, but I'm really grateful that and then fill in the blank. So words of affirmation are just so powerful because it feels good. It just feels good to be able to say nice things, even when you're having a hard time, even when you're having a bad day, a bad self-image day, just finding that one thing that you can say to yourself that makes you feel better. Moving on to my second method, and it's to shift your mindset with the what can I add approach. I love this approach, you guys, because it helps shift from focusing on any sort of restriction to adding things into your life. So if you're telling yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, or let's just talk about diet, for example. If you're feeling like I can't have sugar, I can't have carbs, the what can I add approach really shifts your mindset into what healthy things can I add? What fruits can I add to my diet today? Or even with workouts, say you tell yourself like, I can't skip a day, otherwise I'm behind. So maybe the what can I add approach in this example might be, what ways can I move my body today? What ways can I show up for my body today? Another example might be if you're an overthinker. Instead of telling yourself, I can't overthink, I need to stop overthinking, I'm so bad at this, whatever. Maybe you change your perspective to what calming habits can I add to my day today? What calming activities can I do to feel more present, to feel more grounded in my body? And does that not feel more empowering? Like, I know if you're listening, you're like, okay, yeah, actually that feels better because it's more positive. It feels good. It feels like you're treating yourself the way that you know you deserve to be treated and being flexible with yourself and gentle, even gentle with yourself. So start thinking about what you can add. What healthy habits can you add into your life? What healthy routines can you start implementing during the day, the morning, the evening, whatever, however you see fit, but just shifting from I can't do this to what can I add? That approach has honestly changed my life in so many ways, and I just feel a lot happier because I don't feel like there's anything in my life that I can't do. And that just doesn't feel good. Like anytime I've ever told myself I can't do something, like I don't feel good about that. So when I started telling myself like, okay, Ladette, what can we add to our daily routine to just be a healthier person? that feels like I'm acting out of self-love more than anything. And it's just been super effective for me. And I know that it's gonna work for you too. Which brings me into my last method, and that's just to create some sort of self-love ritual for yourself, which, come on, now doesn't that sound amazing? It could be in the afternoon, at nighttime, it really doesn't matter, but what is a moment in either your day or your week where you can create some sort of like routine that has to do with self-love? So maybe it's like a monthly spa day that you do. Every first Saturday of the month, you have a couple hours where you just do your face mask and your mani-pedi, and you do like, you light some incense, like however you want to make that vibe, go for it. But what is that routine that you can do? And I would actually encourage for it to be at least a weekly thing more than a monthly, just because I think that we deserve to have moments of self-love more than just once a month. I really encourage anyone listening to try to do it at least once a week. I think that doing some sort of ritual every day can be difficult and challenging, especially if you just have a really crazy life. And I think that sometimes it's just hard to do something every single day to a T. Unless you want to do it, go ahead. I like doing my self-love routine once a week because it's easy. I don't have to think about it. It's a time of the week that I can carve out for myself that I know I can do consistently, and I look forward to it. When I do it once a week, I feel like I really look forward to that time because it's sacred to me, especially because I know I only do it once a week. And my self-love ritual is just taking my time, doing my hair mask, doing my face mask, doing a mani-pedi. I don't always do it every week because sometimes like obviously like I'm looking at my toes. Like my pedis last like a month, but since I do like the at-home like gel, if you're watching the video, you can see this, but for my podcast listeners through audio, when I do like the gel polish, like it only lasts like a week. So anyway, I like to redo it. And then what else do I do? Oh, I'll put on like lo-fi beats in the background. I'll do yoga, and I don't really go in any order. I kind of just do it the way that I want to, but I really look forward to that time because I carve it out for myself. So carve out that time and have some sort of self-love ritual. Maybe it's journaling, maybe it's meditation. It's just whatever makes you feel really good about yourself, whatever way that you want to show love to yourself. So make that a habit and be accountable. Put it on your calendar so that you know you'll follow through with it, and just love yourself. And the goal here is to just make self-love a habit and not something that you just practice when you're feeling low or bad. Make it a routine. And before we wrap up today's episode, you already know we got some affirmations. You can repeat these out loud. You can write them down. You can also screenshot them. I have them in my Patreon account, and you can access those affirmations through the free membership. So from Patreon, you could screenshot the affirmations or you could download them. It really is up to you how you want to use them. I just like making them look really pretty in Canva because I feel like when we see something that's aesthetically pleasing, we're more likely to use it. And I think that can really help with accountability too. So let's get into our affirmations. Take a deep breath in for 4. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold for 4. And if you want to place your hand over your heart, go for it. And have a big smile on your face. And I want y'all to just really own these affirmations. I am worthy of love, care, and kindness, especially from myself. Every day, I choose to add habits that nourish my mind, body, and soul. I create space in my life to honor, nurture, and celebrate myself. Alrighty, you guys, breathe in that good, positive energy. I really hope these affirmations feel really good. I really hope these affirmations make you feel inspired to love yourself even more, and to continue showing up for yourself. The more that you practice self-love, the more natural it becomes. Honestly, it gets easier. And remember, you deserve all of the love that you're looking for, and it starts with you. It starts with the love that you give yourself. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know in the comments how you're going to practice self-love this week. And if you're listening to the podcast via Spotify, Apple, whatever other platform, you can send us a text or you can reach out to me on the Be Affirmation Instagram page. I would love to hear from you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!